pickdogs.com, and it is Saturday, November 16th, 2019. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It is halftime almost of the Georgia-Auburn game. Came on just a drop early. I got a lot of stuff to do, and I'll tell you, there was a delay right before the half. As in a lot of stuff to do, a lot of videos to do. For tomorrow, we got 6 NBA games, and I want to do a bunch of those college basketball games. I'm doing those college basketball videos just to try and keep up with all these teams, because as we know, staying on top of who's who and how things are doing, this is how we find value in the lines. And it's like, if you don't stay on top of these teams, they'll get you. College basketball is extremely hard to begin with. There's a lot to keep track of in a lot of teams, and I just think by doing these videos, I'm at least staying on top of a lot of these teams, and it will definitely come back and help us later, just like it does every single season when I'm giving out tons of picks. But of course, with free picks every game, every day at pickdogs.com. I have to say, I'm not the type of guy that pats myself on the back when I win. But man, when I lose, I really am hard on myself. That Navy Notre Dame game might be one of the worst picks I've ever made. It's going to be in that category. Meanwhile, it's like I've got Minnesota or Iowa here doing a number on Minnesota, and I also like the second half. Memphis against Houston, I would roll on that. I've already put my bet in, and I really like them a lot. Houston dominated the time of possession in the first half of the game, but Memphis still leads by 8 points. And when you start to see statistical, we didn't. If you didn't post your picks in the Facebook group, then those were not your picks. Those are your picks right now. So. I hate people like that, man. It's unacceptable. It's like we have about 20 places to post your picks, and you don't post in any of them, and then you come on and say, "Oh yeah, I had this one, and this one." No, you didn't. What you are is you're full of crap. Yeah, you're not in the group. Yeah, so you're not in the group, and you're not on our YouTube anymore either. It's like if you don't give your picks out before the game, then you didn't make the picks, as far as I'm concerned. It's like, yeah, anyone can here's my losing ticket. Here, I throw them on the floor and say, "Oh, here's my winner." This is ridiculous. I'm a jerk. Oh, I'm so good. I got to come over here and talk about all my winners. It's like, I'm a jerk. I don't think Auburn's terrible. I think you got to give Georgia some credit here. How is Auburn terrible? Georgia's a one-loss team, and up until right before the half. Georgia's it was a 7-0 game, and I think Auburn led in total yards up until a minute before the half ended. If you want to say that Auburn's a bad team, how bad is Minnesota? They're getting whooped. This game is 20-3. I have a guess that this thing's going to end up about 40-3 when it's over. They're just killing it. This is a slaughter. If this was a fight, this Minnesota-Iowa game, they would have stopped it. They should give out Floyd to Rosedale right now. Yeah, Georgia has made the big plays in this game. That's the difference, is that Georgia has come up with the plays, Auburn has not. Auburn has had their chances. They've had some good field position at times that they've created, but unable to do anything. Once they get past it, to the Georgia defense's credit, they've made the stops. Auburn went for it on a 4th down, and Georgia sacked them all the way back to the 50-yard line. That's the type of game that it's been. I also like Kansas State in the second half. I think they've dominated this game against West Virginia, just on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And usually that's where you find the value in second half lines. So let's take a quick look at these second half lines where we're at right now. Kansas State is -7 versus West Virginia. I like that one very, very much. Auburn is +1.5 for the second half against Georgia. We haven't seen their offense do anything. So I'm a little concerned in that one. Then we go to the Memphis-Houston game. Memphis -4.5. This is a gift. Memphis is working them over. Well, I mean, it's 14-0 and in Auburn, Georgia, and there's nothing that has gone on in that game that makes us believe that there's going to be a lot of scoring. I think you could I took Ohio State in the second half. I think that game is already off. But I took that one, minus the 20.5 for the second half. I'll tell you who's not going to cover, and that's Navy. That's my worst pick I ever made. Not the worst pick I've ever made. The beauty of of losing a game like that, it counts the same as if they lost by half a point. I wasn't like Navy's my 10-star play today or anything like that. I liked them. I was fairly confident about it. But yeah, it's college football. It's November college football, and these things are going to happen. I think Ohio State's going to take their starters out. They got Penn State next week. They got Michigan the week after that. So I'm going to guess one more touchdown and Ohio State will be taking their starters out. I don't know if they're going to cover or not. It all depends on if they let the backups open it up. Auburn has certainly had their chances here against Georgia, though. They certainly have had their chances, but you got to give credit to the Georgia defense. Is what you got to do. You can't. It's not Auburn doesn't stink. I mean, it's all credit to the Georgia D. But anyways, if you guys can hit the thumbs up, it's greatly appreciated. Of course, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel. Got a lot of subscribers. They haven't been up that long. It's almost 5,000 subscribers. It's pretty good, I think. But, of course, hit the thumbs up. We got 51 people watching on YouTube and 15 thumbs up. That's not good. You got to shrink the comments. Oh, yeah. Navy, I admit it, I say it, guilty as charged on the Navy game. We have Iowa here, Minnesota knocking on the door. We're up 20-3 in that one, only laying 3. So still in good shape regardless of what happens here. Looks like an incomplete pass. They're going to call pass interference on that one, which personally I don't see it, but I haven't seen it a lot. And Kansas State, West Virginia back on the field. And, man, the West Virginia backup quarterback, way better than the starter. Way better. I think we've seen him before. This guy rings a bell, Dogie. It's like, I can't remember. Was he the starter last year, or was he from, like, Oklahoma State or something? Well, Georgia will have a shot to get back in the playoffs. Georgia needs to win out, and they need to win the SEC championship game. That is their chance to get to the playoff. So they certainly have a chance to get there, but it can't happen in one game. But Auburn getting 1.5 in the second half. It's been such a defensive game. Boy, I think you take the 1.5. I do. I think if you need to play this game, you take the 1.5, or you take Auburn on the money line for the second half. So I'll take Auburn on the second half, I guess. It is lukewarm at best. I think the stronger plays. Memphis back on the field here against Houston. And Kansas State back on the field against West Virginia. I really like those games. I should have gone on just to drop earlier. But, yeah, not a lot else to talk about here. I guess we'll be back for the Baylor-Oklahoma halftime. And I will see you guys then. Be sure to hit the like button. We got 23 likes with 57 people watching. So I'm going to head on out, and I'll see you guys halftime of the Baylor-Oklahoma game. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you guys in the Facebook group. I've been checking in there all day, just like I always do. So if you have any questions, any picks, whatever, stop on by the Facebook group. Don't give out your picks after the game is over. That is just ridiculous. I don't even understand it.